Welcome back, guys. Here's my little junk drawer of Paydirt stuff that I do on my downtime. All kinds of stuff. 406 prospecting. Shoot, I don't even know who this is. Nothing on it. Gold Nude, Big Texas. Yeah, training gold. And got lots of Georges, lots of Big Texas. You know what? Let's do one of these. Let's do a Patron. This is 1 gram. So we'll go get this Blue Bowl out. Let that eat this up. Be back in a sec. I'm gonna go get this classified. Get us some classifiers out here. We'll throw this in the bucket. We'll put the camera on the overhead. We'll get this stuff ran out. I suspect there's probably going to be some bigger stuff. There might be some bigger stuff in this instead of the last run I did, but we'll get it classified. Here's the Blue Bowl. Still got this puppy. We'll see where we are for the level from last time. GoPro sucks, but looks like we're pretty good. We're still good on the level with this. And okay, I'll be back. Kind of sometimes classifying indoors is, I get a little dusty. Sometimes I don't like to do it. This stuff here feels a little moist, so that's good for this. I said this is Big Texas prospecting. This is a bag he got me in a Patreon supporter. You guys ought to go check his channel out. He's got good stuff on there. Real good guy. This is grayback material, that is for sure. I know this material well. Almost look like a little piece. Okay, that one's done. There might be some little bit bigger pieces in this stuff, like I was saying earlier. We shall see. If not, it's just all fine gold. That's fine too. I do believe this bag is supposed to be a... Okay, this one is 1/4 gram. 1/4 gram. So we'll dig into this puppy and see what we find. I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me here, and I'll go through this classifier later on also. This is my little gold processing room. It's an extra bedroom here at my house. A 20 mesh right here. Okay, she's all classified down. Don't see any shiny jumping up at me. Alrighty, she's all classified down. See a piece of gold right there? Another little piece right here. So I may just risk running this plus 20 in the Blue Bowl. It's not recommended to do, but you may end up running this stuff in there. Okay guys, let me get the camera moved over to the Blue Bowl and we'll get some material ran. Check and see how we are. That looks good. We're still level from the last time. Let's get this thing started up. We'll get our level set before we put any material. No material in the bowl at this time. We're going to use our handy dandy controller. I want the water level to come up right about to the top of that white line. The other thing about the Blue Bowl that's a little funky is that go and make adjustments on this. It takes time for it to come up. The pressures, the pump, the water levels, you gotta let this thing run for a good 2-3 minutes just for everything to equalize. Slowly creeping up there. I'm on my middle set point. Water levels right there. Things are starting to run at full capacity, it looks like. I'm thinking that's going to be a good set point. I'm going to turn it off. And we're going to find all this 1/4 of a gram. Typically in wet work, you'd like to wet your material. Sometimes I pre-wet it. I'm thinking that's probably a good little start. I don't like to overload this a whole lot. I see a bunch of little organics in here. Another thing to watch out for, since your hose, your pump, all this extra weight, when you fire up your Blue Bowl, be watching right here. 7 out of 10 times the water will spill over first right here because it already went off level because of the additional weight that's in the hose. Okay, I'll shut up. We'll get the party started. Be back after a bit. Yep, I know. You guys are looking at this pan saying, what in the world is this thing? I just can't seem to bear to throw this away. One of these days this is either going to be shotgun fodder or I'm going to ask it to go in my casket upon my burial. This old thing, man, seen better days, but I just can't bear to give it away. It cracks and I get my soldering iron out and I kind of go at it and weld it back, and oh my lord, I've had this pan I don't know how many years. This is the gold from George's Paydirt bag. I'm terrible at guessing weights. It's supposed to be 1/4 of a gram. Yeah, it looks like 1/4 of a gram. Not too bad. We'll get this snuffered up, dried out, get all this other little stuff out of it. And we'll get this on the scale. Almost missed a piece right here. A little bit different color, but that is gold. Alrighty. See you guys over at the scale. All right, so we're back. We ran Big Texas Prospecting 1/4 gram Paydirt last night. We did that in the Blue Bowl. He's got a good channel. Give him a shot. Go take a look at him. Subscribe. He's a good guy, good channel, lots of good information on there. We're gonna do the weigh-in on what we found in there. He says it's got 1/4 gram, guaranteed to be 1/4 gram. I show 0.255, so it's there. Appreciate you guys watching. I got another Blue Bowl that's coming up here pretty soon. I'll probably do 2 or 3 of them. Then I'll move on and do some Miller table stuff also. Guys, have a good night. Take care. Have